Some of the best and nicest planes out there are the turboprops, which are great for short flights and landing at small airfields close to your final location. That's why in today's video, we'll talk more about 10 of the cheapest turboprops that you can get for less money. Number 10. The Piaggio Avanti Evo. The first plane on the list is the Piaggio Avanti Evo, which used ones can fetch for about $6.5 million. It can go as fast as 741 kilometers per hour and as slow as 589 kilometers per hour. It can also go as far as 2,795 kilometers. The plane is thought to be faster than most turboprops and even some mid-sized jets, thanks to its pair of PT6A66B engines, which are made by Pratt & Whitney Canada. The company that makes this plane says that it is 40% better at managing costs than its rivals. The expected cost to run it for 1 hour is $1,400. Number 9. The Beechcraft King Air 250. This turboprop you can buy for about $5.5 million. It has a square or oval-shaped roomy cabin that can fit 8 to 10 people. The fastest this plane can cruise at is 574 kilometers per hour, and it can reach an altitude of 10,668 meters at a speed of 747 meters per minute. It can hold 2,059 liters of fuel and has a sensor and flight inspection system to make sure the navigational aids are working correctly. The way it's made means that it can be changed to fit any task needs, like cargo transport missions. Its weather radar also has technology built in to help it find waves and windshield wipers to make it easier to use when the weather is bad. The projected hourly cost to run the Beechcraft King Air 250 is $1,653.87. Number 8. The Daher TBM 940. The TBM 940 is estimated to be sold at around $3.8 million. It has a cabin with 6 seats and a single engine. Its top speed is 467 kilometers per hour, and its range is 3,203 kilometers. While it weighs less than 12,500 pounds and can reach an altitude of about 31,000 feet, like most TBMs. It comes with a standard factory-installed integrated auto speed and an automatic de-icing system that make the pilot's job easier. It is also thought to be more stylish, comfortable, and high-end than the earlier TBM models on the market. This is because it was made to be faster, easier, and safer than the ones that came before it, with an extra home safe system in case of emergency auto landing. According to estimates, it costs $1,272 an hour to run. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and activate the notifications. Don't miss any of our videos about the world of luxury. Number 7. The Cessna 441 Conquest II. This turboprop was first made with the name Conquest. In 1983, the name was changed to Conquest II. A running speed of 480 kilometers per hour and a top speed of 550 kilometers per hour are the speeds of the plane. The cheapest used version costs about $1.7 million and can go 4,064 kilometers. According to estimates, it costs about $1,232 a year to run and can hold 7 to 9 people. It is also thought to be one of the most fuel-efficient planes on the market. Number 6. The Beechcraft King Air 350 line. A used one is estimated to cost about $1.5 million, and it can run at 580 kilometers per hour. This plane by Beechcraft was released as an improved version of the Beechcraft King Air 350. The twin-engine turboprop can fly 3,343 kilometers. To improve its range and speed, winglets were added to the tips of the wings. Its body is stretched so that the cabin can fit up to 8 people in a 2-club arrangement. The plane also has a cabin management system that lets passengers handle things like the refreshment center, pull-out work tables, and power outlets from anywhere in the plane. The expected cost to run it for 1 hour is $1,611. Number 5. The Piper M600. The Piper M600 is another cheap turboprop. A used one is thought to cost about $1.4 million. The single Pratt & Whitney Canada PT6A42A engine gives it speed, and the 6-seat cabin is very nice and stylish. With an integrated digital passenger pressurization system and a fuel capacity of 90 gallons, this plane can go 507 kilometers per hour. Compared to another plane in the same family, The Piper M500. This one can fly farther for a smaller operating cost of $791 an hour. Another great thing about this plane is that it comes with an anti-hypoxia kit and an emergency descent mode in case the pilot becomes temporarily or seriously ill in the air. Number 4. The Daher Quest Kodiak 100. This is another turboprop that you can buy for a reasonable amount of money, about $1 million for a used one. This American utility plane was designed and made by Quest Aircraft at first, but when Daher bought Quest Aircraft Company in 2019, it changed its name to the Daher Kodiak 100. These planes have a high wing and one engine. They are popular with pilots who fly into airports with short runways, like those in mountain areas. It can run at 322 kilometers per hour and has a lot of high-tech avionics that make the pilot's job easier and help them see what's going on around them. Cost-effectiveness is another thing this plane is known for. It is thought to cost about $720.93 an hour to run. Number 3. The Cessna 208B Grand Caravan. With a price tag of about $925,000, this plane is also one of the cheaper turboprops. It has some of the most up-to-date electronics in the business, like the Garmin G1000 with GFC 700 integrated digital automatic flight control system. It is driven by a single Pratt & Whitney Canada PT 6A114A turboprop engine and can carry up to 9 people or 3,100 pounds of cargo. It is a favorite among flight schools, cargo airlines, military operators, and business flyers because it has better visibility, an emergency descent mode, and a great graphical user interface. At a normal speed of 337 kilometers per hour, it can go long distances and is thought to cost $819.02 per hour to run. Number 2. The Beechcraft 1900D. There aren't many turboprops that cost less than the Beechcraft 1900. This plane is a better version of the Beechcraft 1900, which came out in 1991. It had all the modern aircraft electronics, like weather radar and a semi-glass cockpit, that you'd find in most modern jetliners. It was believed to be worth about $735,000. The plane can be flown by one person, but it's built so that there are 2 sets of controls in the cabin deck for 2 pilots. A 3-screen ProLine 21 IDS system by Rockwell Collins is also built in. It has 2 types of security: a ground proximity warning system and a collision prevention system called One. As of right now, it costs about $1,742.16 an hour to run. Number 1. The Beechcraft King Air C90A. This turboprop, which was released as an improved version of the Beechcraft C90, is the cheapest turboprop you can buy. Because customers asked for it, this turboprop has 2 Pratt & Whitney Canada PT 6A21 turboprop engines. These engines make it strong and able to take off smoothly from just 2,275 feet away. This plane was the first of its kind, and it was made non-stop from 1964 to 2021, selling more than any other turboprop rival. As of June 2022, it costs about $400,000 and is approved for use by a single pilot. This helps lower the cost of running the plane, which is thought to be about $1,586 an hour. Which of these low-cost turboprops do you like best? And if you enjoyed this video, click here to discover the 10 most affordable private jets in the world. See you there in a second.